Have you ever been sitting at home, maybe watching TV or scrolling on your phone, when suddenly you notice your cat? They've frozen, body still, pupils wide, staring straight at an empty wall or dark corner. No bug, no toy, nothing. You call their name. They don't respond. Their gaze is locked like they're seeing something you can't. Creepy, right? Almost like they're staring at ghosts. But don't worry. Your cat isn't haunted, at least not in the way you think. The truth behind this strange behavior is actually much more fascinating, and it tells us a lot about how cats experience the world differently from us. Cats live in a world we can barely imagine. Their eyes are designed to see in incredibly low light. While you're struggling to find your slippers at night, your cat can spot the tiniest movements in near darkness. What looks like nothing to you might actually be a dust mote drifting in a sunbeam, a hair-thin cobweb catching the light, or even the faint ripple of a shadow. To them, that's stimulation. And it's not just vision. Cats can hear sounds we'll never notice. Their ears pick up ultrasonic frequencies, the same kind of high-pitched squeaks made by mice or even the hum of electrical wires. When your cat is staring intently at a corner, they might be listening to something behind the wall, or to a sound so faint you'll never hear it. What feels like eerie silence to us is actually a world buzzing with hidden noise for them. Even if nothing's moving, cats stare because it's part of their primal instinct. In the wild, cats survive by being patient hunters. They wait, they watch, and when the moment is right, they strike. Even a domestic cat, raised in comfort with a bowl of food delivered every day, still has those instincts hardwired. So when your cat sits perfectly still, staring into space, they might not actually see anything there. But their brain is running on hunter mode. It's practice. It's training. To us, it looks like zoning out. To them, it's survival skills being kept sharp. Of course, there's also the fun and spooky side of things. For centuries, people have believed that cats can see things we can't. Spirits, energies, even glimpses into other worlds. In ancient Egypt, cats were sacred partly because people thought they had supernatural sight. In the Middle Ages, black cats staring into the dark were linked to witches and omens. Now, is your cat actually seeing a ghost when they stare at nothing? Science says probably not. But let's be honest, the way they fixate on empty corners and follow invisible movements with their eyes makes it easy to see why so many cultures gave cats a mystical reputation. Sometimes, though, the explanation is much simpler. Your cat may just be daydreaming. Just like we zone out while staring at the ceiling or out the window, cats also enjoy moments of quiet reflection. They spend so much of their day sleeping that when they're awake, those still moments might just be them processing, thinking cat thoughts, or even slipping into a light trance. Maybe they're remembering the bird outside the window this morning. Maybe they're imagining their next meal. Or maybe they're just enjoying the silence. But it's worth pointing out that while staring is usually normal, there are cases where it could be a warning sign. If your cat suddenly starts staring at walls for long periods, especially if they seem confused, disoriented, or restless, it could be a sign of a medical issue, like vision problems, neurological conditions, or even high blood pressure. If it's happening often and paired with other strange behaviors, that's your cue to check in with your vet. So the next time your cat stares into nothing, don't panic. Most of the time, they're not seeing ghosts. They're just tuning into a hidden world of sights and sounds beyond our senses, practicing their hunter instincts, or simply daydreaming in their own mysterious way. To us, it's nothing. To them, it's a whole universe we'll never fully understand. And that's what makes cats so endlessly fascinating, and just a little bit spooky.